Hey guys, this is a 7-band puzzle ring. It's the 7B puzzle ring, available at puzzlejewelry.com, and in this video I will show you how to solve it. So before we get started, we'll just take a look at the design of the ring. So we've got this one band that comes up and over the front of the ring, the face of the ring. It's fairly smooth and straight, and it comes around the side of the ring, all the way around the back, up the other side, tucks into the other bands and then pops back out here, and we're back at the face of the ring. Then what you'll see are 4 bands that cross over each other underneath this straight band. So you've got 2 bands that go this way and 2 bands that go that way. Then we've also got 2 what we call outer bands, and they're these 2 bands here. So we've got one up here and one outer band down here. So what we'll also see is that all of the linking of the bands occurs on the face here and not around the back or the sides of the ring. So let's mess the ring up and get started on solving it. So there's our messed up 7B puzzle ring. So what we're going to do first is look for that straight band that goes straight across the top of the face of the ring. And it's this one here. So we can tell because when we hold it like this, it goes straight across the top. When we turn it sideways, it does have a bit of a lip in one side. It's nice and smooth on the other, and it's relatively smooth across the top. So what we're going to do now is hold this between left thumb and index finger and turn the ring to the side. And what we'll see is that there are 2 bands linked down the bottom here, and we're going to bring those 2 bands up to sit against this band here, just like this. So we'll place this band here, and then I'm going to bring this band up and place it right there. So we've got those 2 outer bands sitting on either side of the straight band here. So you'll see that they both also have these semicircular curves in them. Now when we turn the ring to its side, we'll see that the other 4 bands are hanging down here. And what we want to do is take 2 of the bands with our right hand, and we want them to match in shape. However, these 2 don't match, so what we'll do is take one of them, bring it up and over the entire ring, and then take the next 2 in our right hand. Like this. So there should be a nice matching pair, just like that, with the same kind of shape in them. So I'm going to hold on to those 2 with my pinky and my ring finger while I match up the other 2 bands down here. There we go. Okay, so what we'll find is that these 2 bands are fairly smooth across the top here, and these 2 bands have a groove in the top, right there. So you'll feel that when you run your finger across the top there. What we want to do is turn those bands like this, and then hold on to them with pinky and ring finger so that they're sitting on a diagonal line across the bottom of these 3 bands. And then we're going to take these other 2 bands and place them across those 2 bands. And then what you'll see is an X formed down here. See that X? And when we turn the entire ring sideways, what we should find is all of the bands should sit in line like this. You will find a little bit of a gap here, but basically they should sit in line like that. But what you might find is something that looks like this. The bands do not fit together well. So to fix this, don't stress, all you need to do is take the 2 bands that are closer to the index finger, bring them up and over the ring, down this side, turn the entire ring clockwise, and start again. So take the 2 bands that have the groove, put them on that diagonal line inside there, hold on to them with pinky and ring finger, take the other 2 bands, cross them over so that we're looking down at that X in there, and when turned to its side we should see that the bands fit together nicely. You'll get a little gap in the middle, that's because we need this band to slot into that gap, but basically they're going to line up just like this. So next what we do is we let go of these 3 bands and then we're going to slide this band into the ring so that it sits furthest in out of the 3 bands. We're going to take this band to the right, thread it through, and you've got to make sure that the bands are positioned like this, and then bring it down and place it against the other 4 bands. Then what we're going to do is turn the ring clockwise and we're going to thread this band through, bring it down, place it against the other bands, and then we've just got this final 7th band to go. Slide it in and we have our completed 7B 7 band puzzle ring.